more entertaining than watching CNN, but less entertaining than ball shot videos.
This is Two Fat Guys Discuss.
And Carl. So,
E3. E3 is happening right now.
E3.
yes.
Right
yes,
now.
it is.
This is a special episode of Two Fat Guys Discuss.
With Carl.
We have our guest today, a frequent guest, hopefully.
Yep.
Mr. Carl.
Sorry about this in advance, but I'll be talking away from the camera a little bit while I'm smoking because I got a blow behind me.
That works.
So we got E3, video game news. Start out a video game episode, we always talk about what video games we're playing.
I keep walking off camera. I'm sorry. I forgot my lighter and the ashtray.
And,
So what are you playing right now, Dan?
I've been playing, actually Sins of a Solar Empire, the entire Stardock lineup, which if you guys don't know who Stardock is, they make fantastic games, like way underrated games. Was on sale on Steam last weekend, so I bought Sins of the Solar Empire, Rebellion, and then all the DLC for it and all that fun stuff.
Nice,
Been playing the hell out of that game. Love that game.
Recommended?
Very highly.
What kind
Stardock
of
makes
game is
some
it?
really complex games. It is a RTS, space-based RTS. You capture planets, you develop your planets, you build ships, you defend
recommended.
yourself. Very.
Not trying to cut you off, but
Oh,
we've
yeah.
got a lot of shit to get to today.
It's a really complex game. Stardock does that, but very good game. What do you got going?
Me, a game that I know you're playing too right now. Going back to it.
That's
fucking Spore.
Actually, I haven't played that game, so what's it about?
It's just fucking awesome, okay?
I guess
Alright,
it's
so
fucking
Spore-
awesome.
You start out as a cell,
Like
and
a little microbe.
you eat plants or meat depending on which direction you decide to go, herbivore, carnivore, and you evolve your species and
To become a
you
sentient
evolve.
being.
Yeah, you evolve all the way up to space. Like you run around in a
Like Star
fucking-
Trek style.
Yeah, you run around in like a.
Interesting.
You can either explore planets or destroy them.
Is that a
It's not.
PC or?
It's
It's
PC.
PC. It's not really. It's not kind of like explore planets like Sins is, but it's pretty fun.
It's pretty damn cool.
It goes from kind of like an RPG almost into like a strategy game. It's kind of.
Sort of, yeah.
Spore's in its own category.
Spore evolves with the game.
Yeah.
What do you play?
Alright, well this is actually going to lead us into our discussion, but I've been playing the Dead Islands 1 and Riptide.
So you've been playing Dead Island. We've
I've
covered
been
Dead
playing
Island
Dead
before.
Never played Riptide.
It's
just
not
basically
bad.
two.
It is.
Quote unquote.
I heard it was like almost
It's an
like a mini
expansion.
Sort
Yeah,
of.
it's like
It's like a really big expansion.
it's a
standalone?
really big expansion.
Huh?
Is it standalone?
It is standalone.
It
Alright.
does.
It's a standalone disc. It's sort of the when we get further into discussion, we'll bring it up.
Just
But yeah,
basically, it's the first game with a different scenario.
it's basically what it is. Same characters and shit. With the
One
additional, like,
one new character.
So-
Yeah. Finally, get your melee fighter to put those brass
That'd be
knuckles to
pretty cool.
use.
Yeah, so you're not just using it when Sam B does, hey, make her knuckles switch really fucking quick. You're like, fuck, my rage ran out before I could even get to my damn knuckles because you only can switch.
No, you got
one
some
goddamn button.
people literally knock their heads in his skill tree.
It's all melee
That's
based,
sweet.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else you play?
Well,
Real
as
quick.
you said, Spore. Been playing Spore.
Where are you? right now?
Not
On your current game. Where are you?
my current. I'm playing two right now. One of them, I just hit Civilization,
Like cities or
Like
tribe?
tribe.
Tribal. Okay.
and the other one, I'm actually in space. I'm trying to conquer my way through space. I decided
Star
that I
Trek.
wanted to try and make it to the center of the galaxy, and I found some race that was like
Did-
way more advanced than I was.
Did
and blew me out of
you-
the water?
Did you remember your Tau?
My Tau?
Yes. Did you remember your Tau going through the galaxy?
I did not. I got fucked. I had to
See,
go back.
That's why. Well,
I'm
okay, so
running back now.
So
So,
that's another sport. Another game I'm playing back through Final Fantasy VII. I love it.
you,
Best
do
of
that,
them.
you do that on
Best of
occasion.
them.
I once a year.
You do that on occasion.
I would
What's
gladly. If I had it, I would gladly. I
I've
love
never
it.
played Final Fantasy VII.
If you want to play it just for the story, I can get you that. If you want to play it for the game, I can get you that. Because I got Game Shark. I am officially at the point with Final Fantasy VII. I've played it so many fucking times. I'm tired of rebuilding my damn characters. So I just said fuck it, and I popped in Game Shark. So my character, I just got done. I just did Cloud's Pass flashback.
Okay.
I'm already 99. Like I don't even give a fuck. I'm just playing it for the story at this
Isn't
point.
that still first disc or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, it's like
still
halfway
first
through the
disc.
first disc. And I'm already maxed out characters.
For the record, it's not that I didn't want to play that game when I was younger. Just so everyone knows, I had Nintendo systems up
We've
until
covered
the
this
360.
before.
So.
We covered this. All right, Carl. What else you play? Make it quick, man.
Gotta make it. Fallout 3.
Dude,
We've
we've
Fallout
talked.
3.
Yes.
Kudos.
Kudos.
We've covered Fallout. We won't go any deeper into it, just for the fact we beat the shit out of this game already.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it again, but
We'll do it again.
We'll do it again. Not right now, but we will do it again. But
Real quick, because we got more shit to get to. Just name of the game.
Smite, obviously.
Smite. You're still on Smite. Playing XCOM, Enemy Unknown, RTS on a
I haven't
console.
actually played that game.
Dude, I was so skeptical of it. Fucking worth it. I want this game. It's that fucking good. Carl?
BioShock, all 3 of them. Not a bad game. No, you're not a big fan. Can't get through
I
it.
played the first one, really liked it. Haven't played the other.
First one, the second one's the best one in my opinion. Second one's the best one. The third one, they kind of went more away from the horror of the first two, and it's more actiony.
But that first game, there were parts in that first game where I remember when
the part where you first get the shotgun,
yeah,
and all the lights go off and they just jump at you.
Yeah,
that was. Or the part where you're walking through and the doctor's on the one side you go through, you're walking through the morgue and he's gone.
Oh yeah.
And then you come through and he pops out of one of the.
There are points in time where that game is fucking scary.
Yeah.
All right, last game, sure.
I've been cheating on the PC. I'm saying it now. I've been cheating.
What should we be playing?
Black Ops 2.
Dude, we're playing tonight. Oh no, you gotta work.
Tomorrow.
What time you going tomorrow?
10. I go in at 10 every day.
All right, I'll hit you up when I'm home from work. We're gonna have Black Ops 2.
I'm off, but Ashley's got to work at 7.
And you won't got Xbox. I'll be on live. We're going
I've been cheating on the PC.
I got a PS4. Used to have a 360. Then I moved out.
But.
All right. So my last one, Black Ops 2 as well, sir. So this is happening. We're arranging it. This is gonna happen. To all those who would watch and want in on it, when we get to a set schedule, we'll do Black Ops once tonight. We'll put it on here, and we'll get motherfuckers to watch the show on this.
I'm gonna try and get a 360 to.
There we go.
Join
We'll
in.
get people playing with us. That'll be fun.
Last game, Dragon Age. You just can't beat it.
Fucking kudos.
Kudos on Dragon Age. The second one,
I
not
can't
so
play
much.
it.
I didn't mind the second one.
Second one,
I hated
not
the
so much.
repetition.
Original, it was great.
I hated
It
the
really
repetition.
was.
I have it. I
Repetition
tried
is good.
playing it,
The
but
second
I can't
one or
play it.
the first
First one.
You go straight to hell, sir.
I haven't played the first one, and you know me, I gotta play them as a session. That's why I'm so pissed that Borderlands is now coming out with a pre-sequel. They're coming out with real number 2. Now, it's like Borderlands 1 and then 3 released, and now 2 is releasing. That's sort of what it looks like. But fucking Handsome Jack is just such a good character. Are you getting it? You got to, man.
Actually, I haven't gotten into Borderlands, honestly.
Well, fuck you. You have to come over and play it.
I'll have to play
This
Borderlands.
was pretty much like 2 years for us. Was just like, hey guys, let's play fucking Borderlands.
Dude.
We're bored of Borderlands. Let's play zombies. Oh my god, zombies suck. Let's play Borderlands. That was like 2 years, and it was every day.
Yeah, Borderlands really wasn't my thing. I haven't gotten into it.
Did you ever play 2? Fuck it, you're coming over
I
to play
played
2.
2.
I guess I'm
One,
gonna play.
I mean, yeah, the story, everyone has to, the story in 1 is so fucking
yeah.
weird.
Well, the thing is, Borderlands to me is like BioShock to you. I can only get so far before I just go.
I can see where he's
Well, the
coming
thing
from
is,
because
Borderlands is one of those games that after you get so far, it's no longer fun
I
unless you
can
have
see where
friends.
he's coming from. A lot of the open desert places.
All the Browns.
It's just fucking for real.
That's
It's fun
what
with
too.
people. It's fun with people because you're like, fuck yeah. But by yourself, it's like for real.
Yep. So, that's what we're playing right now. So,
Now-
back to the topic at hand. E-fucking-3.
Before we do that, and I know we talked about having a comic book day movie or a comic book day show.
Yes,
We
it
had
got
like
lost.
7 episodes
All the backlog episodes are gone.
that got deleted when the laptop got reformatted. We lost a lot of content. It's not that we weren't shooting for you guys. It's just that between upload times and this happening, it just
It was.
sad
It's
stuff.
gone. But I figured out a new system. I described to you earlier.
Not gonna happen again.
I'm gonna go when I lay down tonight, because we're keeping the laptop pretty much in the room. Go home, lay down tonight. I'm gonna hook it up, get them uploaded. So in the morning, or when Jen gets on the computer, all it has to do is go publish, and we should be up with content up every Friday.
Yeah, so we don't.
That'll work out.
We don't. It's not that we're not filming for you guys. We did film.
It's just a lot of technicals.
We won't happen again though. So
between this and the rest of my life, my time, you know, my schedule's been shit lately. So.
And I've been in a few of the episodes, but again, they were.
Well, when the episode, the only thing you can see is from here down because the camera fucking falls. I'm not putting it up.
Yeah.
All right.
E3.
All right. So before we go into the console, this is just some shit that was announced. Before we go into the consoles, so GTA is going next gen. We all knew it was gonna happen. And it's going PC. GTA 5's coming.
Can't wait for the PC release. I really
just
can't.
mods for days.
Yeah.
That game is so built for fucking mods though.
Yeah, it is.
Not even mods. I played actual GTA 5 on the PS3 at a buddy's house, just because he had it, and I.
But you want mouse aiming, don't you?
Not really, because I'll still play it with a controller, but I just don't have a PS3. Or I don't have anyone on Xbox that I know who plays it. That's a multiplayer game. It is. They built the
GTA Online. Yeah, the online. Oh, it's so
I have never really gotten into the GTAs, honestly.
Billy's the same way. There's only one GTA that Billy will play. Oh, with Nico?
What's?
Yeah, the fourth one I played, but I only played it with friends.
I got more into the Saints Row.
With Billy's the same way.
Billy's the same way.
I just like the cartoony way they make fun of it. That's a lot funnier. The 12-foot dildo they run around and smack people with is a lot funnier than a small little dildo.
The only thing that Billy liked about in the Grand Theft Auto was San Andreas. We nicknamed it the Adventures of Will Smith.
Okay, I'll give him that one. I have played through that one.
So I asked Billy, have you played the Adventures of Will Smith lately? He'll be like, you mean Grand Theft Auto? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We would play. Oh my God. We'd always give him a flat top haircut.
I'm sorry.
And big goofy chains.
But the
Will Smith.
Funniest part of that game is when you're in that one lady's house and all you hear is whoosh. Ah!
Oh yeah, the crazy
Mexican whipping you.
The Adventures of Will Smith.
The Adventures of Will Smith. There's a new Sonic game coming out. They're doing some new things with it. It's also footage. I'll look it up. The trailer's up online. It looks good.
I played the Sonic
game
since the one with the 7 emeralds.
Actually found an app on my phone. It's Temple Run, only Sonic.
I've seen
That's actually pretty fun. I've played it.
The last one I played Sonic Generations a little bit at Dalton's house, and that was fucking fun. Just like this old, it felt very old school but new. Like if Sonic just released today, what you would that kind of experience, it's like, oh, that's fucking pretty cool.
The last actual Sonic game I played was the one on Wii. The one where the night and day one where he turns into a like wolf creature at night.
I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember. It's
I stopped following Sonic a while ago.
It's weird. It's interesting.
Well, I didn't play in succession. Like
it's interesting.
I played all the ones on Genesis, and then I played Sonic Heroes, which I'm sorry, guilty fucking pleasure of a goddamn game. I love this fucking game. It's so bad, but it's like
we're secretly judging you for this.
Yes. Well, my favorite thing is like because you play as a team of 3. There's different teams, but it's like Knuckles is your power guy, Tails can fly obviously, and Sonic's your speed. And as you're going through the courses, you'll have to use different.
That sounds pretty cool.
But the coolest thing ever is like I've always loved Knuckles, and like what he does for his power shit. Either he'll fucking like if you're on the ground, he'll fucking make fists, and they'll just start speedballing around his fists, and he'll fucking just use them as boxing gloves, which is really fucking sweet. Or he'll jump in the air and just fucking throw the fucking Sonic and Tails at him, just like.
I'd have to say my favorite character is Shadow. I love Shadow. Come on.
Oh, it's Sonic with a gun. Shut up. That's totally.
Yeah, it is.
Shut up.
But I like Shadow. Okay.
Well, we'll make fun of you next episode for that one.
Do what you want.
We got a lot of shit.
There's some fandoms with Sonic that just no. Let's move on.
We gotta get through this shit though. Dead Island 2, the actual Dead Island 2 has been announced. It's gonna take place in Cali.
So like
from the Golden Gate Bridge to Venice Beach.
What's the story behind that? Like what happened?
That's it. That's all the news that they've released.
So we don't know.
So we don't know if it's recurring characters or.
No, but they got a very
recurring characters would be awesome.
I
love the characters.
But the thing is, it's going to be interesting because if you remember the original Dead Island trailer, it looked very thematic.
I remember
and it looked like it was going to be completely different game. They went back to that style for their trailer, and they said this is not the Dead Island that you remember. So maybe it's the Dead Island what we were originally promised.
Okay, well, I wasn't disappointed with the trailer.
No.
The original.
But look it up.
Like with Riptide, that was a full expansion. That was basically a giant DLC content.
This is literally.
And the end of that, you escape that island again in a boat this time.
Yeah, no.
So it's like, it's
supposed to be taking place.
It's interesting.
From what they're talking about, it's going to take place coinciding.
Okay, so it'll be different.
So it's going to be different characters, and the timelines are around the same time.
Well, then I'm
going
to be. Well, I'm going to be interested to see if it's coinciding timelines. I'm going to be interested to see how the virus starts in Cali then, because they discussed it in the other two about the tribals.
Well, where's the actual
getting the virus from those plants?
Located?
Well, Benoi, that's what it's called. It's supposed to be some
It's an archipelago.
It's
whatever that word is.
Pseudo-Caribbeans.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, Dead Island 2 is coming out and it's gonna be.
I'm interested to hear more on that.
Shadow of Mordor has released a new fucking trailer. I'm not gonna say anymore. We're not talking about it. Go fucking watch it. If you're a fan of just action games and you like fantasy, yes, it's Lord of the Rings license, deals nothing with the books, nothing with the fucking movies. Just borrows the universe. Just borrows that kind of world.
You know me, I'm probably going to be hands off just because you know that I don't like Lord of the Rings, even though it's not.
Yeah, I understand.
I'll have to give it a look at when we're done with this.
Big news? Sort of big news. For me, I could care less because I
Stop playing Halo at 3.
Stop playing Halo 3.
Destiny.
This weekend, like I said, this will be uploaded by Friday. This weekend, Destiny's supposed to be doing a mini beta on PS4 open to all players. Just like here you go, one weekend.
Sort of, kind of like what they did with.
Don't have a PS4.
Sort of.
Well, that was Invite, but it was big.
This is like download the beta, play it, and then cool. And then so the last thing we have on here, we'll go into consoles. So Sony. You're a Sony guy.
This I'm really excited about though, because you know how much I've been following the Oculus Rift.
The VR game you guys got coming out? The horror game?
Yeah, it's...
have you seen the footage yet, or is it still new news to you? Because we were just talking about
honestly, it is new news to me.
Have you been following E3?
I've been following E3, but the Sony stuff itself, I really haven't given much thought of.
I knew this was happening. I haven't seen any footage. I just read about it.
The footage looks fucking
disgustingly
awesome.
Have you guys actually seen someone playing with the Oculus Rift?
I have, and I'm excited for the Oculus Rift. I want to try it.
It's literally
I think it would be pretty sweet.
Speaking of which, real quick, just to cut you guys both off. So you guys are going to go to Chuck E. Cheese then, right? You know that, right? Chuck E. Cheese has already signed a deal, or is already in negotiations to have exclusive rights as far as like pizza arcade joints to have Oculus Rift in their
restaurants. Is it there right now?
It's not there right now.
Not yet.
You gotta remember the people
We're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Remember, the people that
we got this. We're gonna keep the kids out of it.
Remember, you guys gotta remember this. It's kind of weird. Everyone's excited. Everyone's excited about Oculus Rift. Remember, the company has no product yet. It's not even in testing yet.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
You can buy it.
Not the real Oculus Rift.
Yeah, you can.
You can buy VR panels. Oculus Rift has no product.
You can buy a testing kit.
Oculus Rift has no problem.
I will put $700 on it right now.
Okay, and they're still selling it during the lawsuit that they don't own the technology for? They're getting sued by...
I got this, guys.
Don't worry about that. Anyways, so...
Settle the argument.
Well, wait. This is your job now. This is your job. You're the third guy. This will happen a lot. We'll start arguing. We're stealing it from Rooster G30. If we start arguing like we are right now, this is what's going to happen. He's going to go, do it.
Yeah.
Fight. Kiss.
He got that stuck in my head for 2 days.
I'm going to go back to what I was saying about the Oculus Rift, though. I watched people play it with the Oculus Rift. I watched someone play Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is a pretty intense game, but...
Haven't played it, honestly.
So it's free running. You know what free running is?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's free.
Gentlemen, I understand.
Let me go. It's so visually mind fuck because you see exactly what is actually going on as if you were that character if it's first person, that the dude who was playing it almost shit himself, literally.
Try and play the
he fell down,
Resident Evil on it.
He fell down, he fell out of his chair.
Dude, the thing
like,
is...
you get so in-depth with that thing on your face. Can you imagine a horror game?
You know what I love about this? Actually. This whole Oculus Rift virtual reality thing, you know what this is done to the world, right? John Doe, conspiracy theory man, he's like, it's the government! Mind control! Matrix! Chemtrails!
They have a really shitty program for the Oculus Rift where it's a roller coaster, right? It looks like shit. Like it's blocky
I've seen that.
But it messes with your optical nerve.
Movie theaters
and stuff. You can move your head, and it moves. It's perfectly visually aligned. I watched someone on this roller coaster. As soon as he went down the hill, someone pushed him over. Right? Like someone actually pushed him over. He couldn't stand back up. He was freaking out.
All right.
Like that's how in depth. Imagine.
But anyway, we'll get back to the Oculus Rift.
We still got all this shit.
We can easily do a whole episode on it. We could easily.
Anyways, so the Order 1886 has release date finally. 2015. That's what we know.
What's this all about?
It takes place in 1886. Technology did some different shit. So it's kind of like a steampunkish era type thing.
Think Bioshock era.
Okay, that sounds pretty sweet.
You know, Bioshock meets steampunk, and what it is that's the kind of tech you're using, but with mythical elements like lightning guns and shit. So still kind of awesome.
Bioshock.
And then it's fighting like paranormal creatures. Like the one trailer shows it's
so what's this coming out for?
It's coming out, as far as we know, only the PS4.
I'm gonna play that game.
But it's like the one trailer shows like a squad of them get deployed and they got their fucking like shit on, and this dude's got like this electric shotgun, and fucking they're all looking, they're like status seems normal, blah blah blah, and all of a sudden in the back you just see like 3 or 4 fucking werewolves tear across the top the roofs of London, and these guys are out fucking. That's the game. You think like the Hellboy division.
All right,
but you're not Hellboy.
PS4.
I have to play this game.
Only one of us need to get a PS4, and we all need to play.
I have to play this game.
Yeah.
Is it multiplayer?
They have,
because you're saying squad based, so I'm assuming
it looks like the possibility of it is definitely there, but they haven't released it. Okay. Yes or no?
Okay.
And then we don't care for it, but we know why it's popular. Little Big Planet?
No. We're not. Can't get into it. It's big news.
I can see why people like it.
We can see why people like it.
I just never could get into it.
Exactly.
Apparently, it's dropping in November.
So for you Little Big Planet fans, congratulations, Little Big Planet 2.
To me, it was just a mesh of mini games. That's all it was.
That's another Little Big Planet.
Sorry. New survival horror game from the original maker, part of the original writing staff, I think, of Resident Evil. If I'm wrong, I know that they've worked on something, but I believe it's Resident Evil. It's a new thing called Bloodborne. It's a new survival horror IP that's coming to Sony. 2015. It looks fucking sick and disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say. But if
I gotta look for it.
I
gotta see it.
And then the last thing we got for Sony, and this is for fans of video games in general because this is not a new game. LucasArts, back when they made like Monkey Island and shit, they made Grim Fandango. Did you ever play it?
No, this is a long time. This was before me, dude.
It's getting a full 3D HD remake, dude. Like, here you go for the fans type thing, because it's been demanded so much. And it's a PS4 exclusive. But it's just that badass of a game. So we'll go from Sony. So Sony, you still ain't convinced me to buy a PS4. Not yet.
The 1886, like
it hasn't been completely announced as an exclusive
yet. If that comes out for the PC, I'll see you in like 2-3 months.
I'm a Sony player, and I still have not been convinced to buy the PS4. No. Personally, my PS3 works for everything so far.
Not yet. So you haven't sold this PS4 yet. So now we'll go from Sony. Buy Sony.
Hopefully. Well, let's just put this into perspective. Remember the last time consoles dropped? They still threw a lot of bones to the previous generation for a long time.
There hasn't been a reason to leave yet.
Some of these bones get thrown our way too.
We'll see. Well, actually, with Sony, one of the bones for PS4 that they are relaunching, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
They haven't said it's exclusive PS4, but they have said it is going to be on PS4, and it's a remake of the game. It's not like
it's not a relaunch.
It's an actual remake of it.
It'll be interesting to see.
So I just want to see it, and that's planned for 2015.
So Sony, we'll say goodbye. We're gonna walk down the street. We're gonna stay in Japan before we come home.
Sony, don't fuck this up, because there's a lot of shit you got going that I like. For real.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna go down the road. We're gonna go to the Mushroom Kingdom, the land of Nintendo.
That's all you, sir.
That's me too, man.
That's me and him.
I'm not a big. That's what I grew up on.
Nintendo.
They don't have a lot of stuff. There's a few announcements real quick. We're just gonna fire down them real quick.
That works.
Yoshi's getting an Epic Yarn game, which looks really interesting.
You know what?
It's co-op.
I'm a guilty pleasure Yoshi player, just because. Come on, it's Yoshi.
I got my hands off on this one.
It's Yoshi.
I get it.
Yeah,
that's why I have my hands off
the new Yoshi. The new one's supposed to be co-op too, so
that's
really
gonna be fun.
With the yarn mechanics, have you played Kirby Epic Yarn?
Yes, I have.
With the yarn mechanics with Yoshi, it should be interesting.
It will be.
Pac-Man and the Mii's are going to be in Super Smash Brothers. Pac-Man coming to the Super Smash Brothers is kind of weird. Whatever. But the Mii's.
I think that's all.
How's he gonna fight? Bounce.
No. It's arms and legs Pac-Man.
Arms and legs Pac-Man.
It is arms and legs Pac-Man.
I want to see him wield a sword.
I think it'll be pretty awesome, and I think the only reason why I think it'll be awesome is because I've been on this kick where like I'll go over to my nephew's house for like the last 2 weeks and I watched the fuck out of Wreck-It Ralph. Like I love Wreck-It Ralph right now.
That's a great. My daughter.
I love
that movie.
Awesome.
My daughter loves that movie. She will sit there and watch it over and over again.
So like, there's Batman and that, and I'm like, oh, it's Batman.
You got Pac-Man.
So I'm actually kind of looking forward to this.
Q*bert and all that. That's gonna be interesting.
But continuing with the Mii's, now your Mii will be. You can use your Mii.
Yeah.
And instead of just being like, LOL, what? Because they've done that in the past and it's been very basic. You get to customize your move list. You get to borrow moves from other characters. Like you could have Mario's Fireball apparently. And it'll be broken down and you can make them one of 3 ways. You'll have the melee, which is like Mario, Captain Falcon and stuff like that.
You know what? It'll be better if I'm able to, as my Mii, do Link's whole.
Well, hold up. There's the melee version. There's
which is
the shooter
yeah.
version. So like a Samus or something like that. I know
Snake.
Snake. And then you can pick a sword class instead, like Zelda and the others. So it'll be interesting.
I think it'll be really interesting to see where this goes in relation to.
Can you pick
Super Smash Bros. Has competitive play.
Yeah.
To see where Mii's go with competitive play, because if you can
customize
pick and choose moves,
yeah. The customization is going to be interesting.
Overpowered really quick.
Yeah, a lot of things could get overpowered in that. But it'll be interesting to see.
It'll be.
Rumor is the Smash Ball's gone too.
That would be awesome. I fucking hated the Smash Ball.
It was fun. Yeah. It was fun though. Remember the day we fucked all that shit?
It was fun. But
all right, so continuing on. So Pokemon sets up
this one. I'm actually excited for. Pokemon is re-releasing Ruby and Sapphire.
Not a fan of the Sinnoh region.
I love the re-release.
We'll talk about Pokemon in a different episode, props.
Love the re-release that they did for Leaf Green and Fire Red. I loved Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald in general. Favorite Pokemon games.
So these are the remakes you actually want.
I haven't played a Pokemon game in years. I'm about to dust my DS off, for real.
Unlike Gardner, who went out and bought X and Y.
No.
That motherfucker went out and bought X and Y and was on it for like 3 weeks.
I'm actually interested. I'm playing Pokemon Black and Black 2 again. Great games. I actually like them, but like you said, we'll do those for another episode.
We'll do an episode.
I could go into these.
But I'm really looking forward to that because they've really hit it off on re-releases before.
So now I'm gonna butcher the name of this. To our DS players, and if Garner watches this, he's gonna bitch at me. I bet you. Professor Layton. No, I said his name right. And the Phoenix and the Attorney Phoenix Wright game.
Yeah, we gotta give him kudos.
And the Attorney Phoenix Wright game's coming out. It's a puzzle game, puzzle adventure.
Puzzle people.
So yeah. Apparently these are 2 very big names in the puzzle world, and they're coming together.
Not a big puzzle fan, but hey, you know.
For
you DS players,
I'll give it to you.
This is probably a good thing.
And then the big news. The only reason that I'm like maybe I'll have to buy a Wii U is there's a new Zelda game coming in 2015.
I've seen.
I'm a big I love. They're just so fucking.
I've seen people in Japan actually playing it where it's already been released.
It's coming to the States. It's coming to the States.
Well, I know. I've seen videos of people playing it. It looks good.
Zelda game.
Okay.
I fucking hate every one of them.
Why?
Every single one.
We'll talk about it another time.
I was a fan. I was a fan of Majora's Mask. After that,
there is nothing in those games that you can't get better somewhere else.
I understand that. I understand that.
I'll give you your
I completely agree with that argument. I do, but it's.
Anyway, I had to say that.
I will agree to disagree, but
I had to say that.
All right.
We'll cover it another time.
So we'll bring it home. We're ending it, bringing it home because, I mean, not to sound cocky or anything like this. Technically, This is my show.
What?
Well, our show. But it was my original idea.
It was.
And I am a Microsoft
We both started our gaming on Microsoft, our True Gaming.
We're bringing it home.
My start was Sony with the PlayStation 1.
We're talking about the hardcore. When we really hardcore got into gaming was like Xbox 360.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
That's
Then I'll give it to you there.
Like we've been gaming our whole lives, but when gaming became a passion.
I'll give you the Xbox.
When it went from
I'll give it to you.
I play games to I go home and I play that's what I do.
That's what I do to kill time. I don't watch TV anymore.
Anyway,
Microsoft.
Another Call of Duty DLC.
Well, the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Ghost? No, Advanced Warfighter is the new one. Ghost is the one that just dropped. Yeah. It's like Advanced Warfare.
Can't keep up with them anymore.
I can't either. But it got
into Call of Duty.
November 4th release date. Xbox is getting
everything.
Yeah, Xbox is got the DLC deal again. It'll come out first on the Xbox One and stuff, and then come out. The Dragon Age Inquisition.
This upsets me. I have a PS3. It's supposed to be an Xbox exclusive drop for the DLC.
Well, no, it's not exclusive drop. It's the same deal. It's the same deal Call of Duty has. DLC's gonna drop first for Xbox and then go to Sony. Hopefully, I'm just hoping because Call of Duty works. It works when it does that. The fantasy games, like the only other fantasy game that's really done that, and it didn't work so well. I hope it works better. Was Skyrim? We got the DLC, and then 2 years later.
Yeah, it took them 2 years.
2 years to get.
You know what though? I'll say this. I'm glad about. I had a 360 at the time those were dropping, so.
Like Dawnguard, I think took 2 years to get.
It wasn't until the recent year I re-got the PS3. I used to have it, then 360. And
I know they do the DLC first thing to try and snag sales and whatnot. For a game like Call of Duty that's really competitive, really first-person shooter action, I can see it working.
Well, especially seeing that the MLG is currently for the Call of Duty championships. It is currently Xbox. It runs on Xbox.
Yeah.
When you go through the tournament, you're playing Xbox. You're not playing PlayStation.
I can see that, but for games like Skyrim or Dragon Age, really?
Why?
I don't see it snaking well, I shouldn't say snaking, but I don't see it snaking sales.
Yeah.
I can see why they want to because it's possible, but it could be.
Well, it could be as simple as the reason that they're doing it is maybe they're having, they're getting better business with Microsoft. Maybe Microsoft do more money their way a little bit. Hey, just so we can have this bragging point, why don't you do it type thing.
I guess.
It's all about bragging points for those games.
Fucking right now, as far as the console wars, people say are dying. With this new generation, the console wars are still going strong.
Well, they said that they were dying because of because of the new generation. It was more because of the hardware limitations. We talked about that before.
Yeah.
That episode, I think, got lost.
We'll come back to it.
But it was dying because of hardware limitations, not because of anything else. And now
the hardware
has caught up, basically.
The hardware, the PC,
the hardware in both of these consoles are just actually one grade above my fucking PC.
And you have a pretty damn nice
PC. That's saying something.
But anyways, we'll continue real quick. Dead Rising is Dead Rising is now an Xbox exclusive. They're doing
which sucks.
I thought it was an Xbox exclusive.
I think you can get one.
You can get the first one for
PS3.
PS3,
okay.
yeah.
I thought that one was an Xbox.
The second one, it was with the second one that you could get exclusive.
So
it started with the second.
They're doing an arcadey mode where you can play as a bunch of fucking Capcom characters like Mega Man and fucking the chicks from Dog Style.
That'll be interesting.
That's gonna be very interesting.
It's like zombie, Mega Man.
I like that they're doing that because they're going back to, quote unquote, going back to their roots. The first Dead Island game was really Dead Rising was really run around and fucking kill zombies. That's really what it was.
The story was there, but
it wasn't prominent.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
It was running around and kill zombies.
I didn't even know there was a story until you told me.
So, and then Tomb Raider apparently is getting a new game in 2015.
I saw the trailer for this. It looks good. It looks. She's in like a therapist's office during the trailer, and they're like trying to talk about stuff, and she's got her hood up. Like, I knew it was Tomb Raider. Some people might not have known, but they went back to the she's falling down the mountain thing.
Yeah, they
did the first one.
Yeah.
And the reboot.
Oh, dude.
It
looks pretty sick, dude. It looks fucking awesome.
The reboot of Tomb Raider. I haven't got to play it personally, but from what I've heard and what I've watched, it's nice. It's like when we first got introduced, they're like, oh, well, you gotta fuck up Tomb Raider, dude. By the time we got Lara Croft in Tomb Raider, late 20s, early 30s, maybe.
Yeah,
she's already well down her adventure career. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We finally, it's like we're getting an origin story. Is what it is.
Have you seen this trailer though?
No, I haven't seen the new trailer.
It looks so good. I had for a little bit. I had a hard time distinguishing whether or not
Uncanny
it was
Valley
completely effect, or if it was just like heavily edited live action. Like
it's in the Uncanny Valley.
Yes. Okay. It looks so good.
Go ahead.
With the Tomb Raiders, love the game. Great game. Haven't played the new ones yet.
There's only new one.
Or the new one.
The
Haven't played those yet. The only thing I remember is getting stuck in the original one so much that I had to restart the game. They just made it so hard that
I got lost
especially
3 times in one.
The Pyramids of Giza in the very first one they released. I got lost in there. I don't know how many times.
I hope
with the new one.
If that was the point of the game.
I hope with the new one they
it's not so
made it a little more.
No, with the new one,
it seemed like it'd be more actiony than puzzle.
It's more survival.
More survival. I'd rather more survival than puzzle-ish. Just
there is puzzles, but they're not hardcore puzzles.
Let's hope they don't go the route of Resident Evil where it goes literally just fuck puzzles.
It goes from being a survival horror game to every other fucking shoot 'em up zombie game.
It's split right at 3 and 4. 4 was the first. All right, let's just kill them.
But it had an interesting enough story that everyone liked.
4 wasn't bad.
And then 5 was just like we've talked about this and we're gonna do it.
We've discussed it.
For all the people who say Resident Evil 5 is racist,
fuck you.
When you're shooting zombies, when you're in Africa.
No, it's this.
No, it's normal. It's I can play 5.
I would give. Okay, 6 would get this.
6
gets this. Okay.
But 5, yes, George Clooney.
People were saying it was racist because it was mostly black people you were killing.
You're in Africa.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you for being an
Are you just gonna fucking kill a whole bunch of white people in Africa? Like, what?
And the thing is, they even
we're in South Africa. It's cool. We're in South Africa.
It was
like no, it was in like fucking Bolivia or some shit. It's like the middle of fucking Africa.
Yeah, I mean they threw in a few white people. What did you expect? But yeah,
that's
people were bashing it. People were bashing it, calling it racist.
Every other game ever that has white people that die is racist as fuck now.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Every game ever, racist as fuck.
And all games are racist. That is the two fat guys and Carl's motivation of all video games.
If Resident Evil 5 is racist, Pac-Man is racist.
Actually, you know what? If they want to call
Halo is racist.
Halo is racist as fuck.
To be quite honest, and I'm gonna say this now because you guys haven't played it. If Resident Evil 5 is racist, then the most racist game I've ever played is BioShock Infinite. Because that game goes along with, at one point,
it actually deals with racism.
It actually deals with racism. I mean, at the very beginning, your very first choice.
You're getting into review territory. We got one more thing to do, and then we gotta cut it because this video is already running long.
Okay, then we'll discuss the racism of games another video. That could take us a whole time.
So, Crackdown, you're not a huge fan of the game. I find it entertaining.
Haven't played.
It's entertaining. They're getting a new one on the Xbox One.
Crackdown was sweet. Like, it was real sweet for like 15 minutes.
They finally released, the first trailer has been released because Xbox has been saying this for the last couple of years. We're gonna get a Japanese RPG. Just wait! We're gonna get a Japanese RPG. Just wait! Wait, we're getting a Japanese RPG.
The Japanese RPG they had was in like 2008. It was Lost Odyssey.
Dragon's Dogma. That's from Capcom. That's considered a Japanese RPG that came out 2 years ago.
I wouldn't consider
Japanese. But anyways, it's called Scalebound. It's you, a dragon, fighting fantasy creatures. Weird. I don't know.
Can you at least ride on top of the dragon? I mean,
don't know.
Bring back turn-based RPGs,
please.
But not you, Square Enix. Not Square Enix.
No.
Anyone else?
Somebody.
Please.
I will give you these pens to start writing ideas, please.
I'll give you the box of names.
We'll give you the box. We get a free copy, but we get the box.
Box of names.
That'll be in a different episode, sir. You haven't learned about the box.
No, I have not.
And lastly, there's a new game coming out. It's a new IP. It's called Evolve. People that worked on, I think.
That should sound pretty cool.
It does.
Look up more information. I have no information on it. It's 3 versus 1. It's very unique in its concept. Monster versus humans. That's all I can tell you. Release
the way that you were
Christmas this year.
It kind of sounded like Spore.
Super action-y Spore.
Spore in the way that you evolve your creature, but 3 versus 1 multiplayer.
Well, it's possible that the monster's supposed to be really OP.
That's my bad because that is a PC launch, and I should have been the one who had the information on that. I do apologize.
Well, it's not this one here, Evolve.
It's Valve though.
It's PC and Xbox, dude. It was announced at the Xbox event.
Yeah,
they were playing it on Xbox.
I gotta apologize. Next time we do this, I'll be more informed on Sony. I just haven't kept up. Not much interest so far.
E3, honestly, we're going to end up in the episode. E3 kind of snuck up on us anyways this year.
It did.
When they were like, I remember hearing it like, because I'll listen to a Rooster Teeth podcast while I'm gaming, and they're like, oh, we'll be at E3 next week. Son of a bitch, E3's already?
We never talked about the new Rooster Teeth movie.
That's in a new episode, so shut your mouth.
E3, though, when I found out E3 was happening was actually Monday, when I went on Humble to see their new bundle, and they had an E3 bundle, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, E3 snuck up on us, so, but,
we'll have more information next time.
When we talk about it more, by the time we shoot
E3 right now.
By the time a lot of the announcements be made, so we're gonna plug a show that we've plugged before. Rooster Teeth's new channel, The Know, all news. That's because I fell so fucking far behind on covering it. For people that watch us but don't watch them. That's where I get, like we've said, that's where we get our news from. We normally discuss when we do news stories.
We get some news from them.
I need to watch that a little more than I do.
Yeah. But anyways,
this time, we got. Do we have any bad nipples and kudos so far?
Bad nipples and kudos. I didn't watch the Big Guns press events.
Well, I want to give kudos because the 1886
sounds fucking sweet.
It sounds awesome. Don't fuck it up. Kudos.
There's a lot of hype behind that.
Just the idea behind that game.
Oh, we do have bad nipples for something, and we're gonna do it real quick because, and I'll explain it in 2 seconds. Watch Dogs is getting bat nipples. Read your reviews. That's what I'm gonna say. Read your reviews. It was. Remember how overhyped we got for Borderlands 1?
Yeah.
Watch Dogs.
Okay, I will give you a little bit of an insider.
Damn close.
I have played it.
Angry Joe, who's been fucking champagning this game for the last 2 years, gave it like a 6 out of 10. And got a badass seal of disapproval.
Okay, well, I've played the game. I have actually played the game.
On this gen or next gen though?
It was on 360.
That's why.
I played it 360.
It works. Here's the thing, real quick. We're gonna end real quick. We'll do a review because I'm gonna rent it next.
Okay.
But the thing is they launched it as a next gen title. The game, and I'll put right here. The game, all the footage I've fucking seen of this. Remember, next gen title. It's gonna look beautiful. The game plays well. From what I hear, plays fucking amazing, works well.
The controls are amazing.
Looks like it was made 2 fucking years ago.
Yeah, I will give it that.
Especially with the hardware that they're working with on the next gen.
Well,
2 years ago, and released that on next gen with no upgrade.
That sounds pretty fucked up.
For Two Fat Guys Discuss, we'll do the review. We'll talk about it more. Two Fat Guys Discuss. I'm John.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Carl or Aaron.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.